Hello and welcome to another Good Game Empire livestream. Today we're gonna take a look at the new Samurai event on the test server. So we're gonna be checking difficulties and much more. So I'm gonna explain you details when we group up. So in a few minutes, I'm gonna wait for you to join now. And basically, the first thing to talk about is like, when you want to join the new event, you probably already know this from Glory events. You can choose only one difficulty option and not you can change it after you choose it at the beginning of the event. Yeah. So basically, what was the problem with the test server is I cannot change the difficulty when I'm streaming this to you. So I decided that besides the Good Game Empire terms of rules says that you can only have one account in a server without any permission from GGS staff, I decided to allow myself to create multiple accounts on the test server because it's supposed to allow you testing many new stuff in the game. So I think that it's not breaking the rules and it's not punishable on the test server. So I decided to create 5 accounts on the test server, and I'm gonna be showing you how the event looks on Easy Plus, basically on every difficulty level with the plus icon. So Easy Plus, then Intermediate Plus, then Hard Plus, Expert Plus, and Arc Master. So we're gonna skip those ones without pluses and Master, basically, and I'm gonna show you what is there on all of these difficulty levels, how the camp looks, what are the casualties of your army, how many tokens can you get, and many more things. So I hope that you understand why. Oh, sorry, I was just showing my camera. So basically, again, because now you can see my screen. Great. Yeah. So as I said, I'm gonna be. I've created 5 accounts, and on each of them, I will be choosing different difficulty options. So for one account, Easy Plus. For the second one, this one. For the third account, Hard Plus. For fourth account, Expert Plus, and for fifth account, Arc Master. And we're gonna compare all those difficulty levels for the Samurai Invasion event today. So I'm gonna wait just one more minute. I think that the notification in YouTube, on Discord was, yes, it's there. So welcome everyone. Please join and take your seat on the live stream. So hello Kawasaki, Dylan, and George Falls. Welcome to the live stream, guys. And yeah, I can actually already join, but the one thing before I join is to take a look at this thing, at this graph. It's not a graph, but this list of parameters there. So they don't have names because there's second page of those, and they don't have names. And basically, what I think, but I'm not sure of this, is that these 8 bonuses listed there without these red icons are the bonuses which affect the samurai camps you attack. So basically, samurai camps we attack have those bonuses depending on the difficulty level, and if you choose harder difficulty level, they are going to have stronger wall protection or gate or moat. So as you can see, when we change the difficulty level to Intermediate Plus, for example, this goes up. Also troop amount. So basically, depending on the difficulty level, it's gonna be more or less troops. But there is much more, because I already did all that processes. I already did that whole comparison on my Polish live stream, so I know what I'm doing basically. So I'm gonna have a good point of view to explain this to you clearly. At least I hope so. So basically, the very important thing to pay attention for is troop amount. It's dependent on your difficulty level. So as you can see, on Hard Plus is already 85, Expert Plus 95, Master is 100%, and Arc Master is even beyond 100%, so 105. And basically, as you can see, the strength in Courtyard and many different things are improved for those. And what we see there, I think, is the strength of attack of Bushido, these castles on these townships. So when Daimo castle is attacking township, this is the bonus of this attack. And basically those attacks are insane, but I'm gonna show them in a different live stream because it's gonna take a quite long period of time to explain the basics. So I'm gonna do this on another one, and I also need to have my account before the event starts. So this one event ends in 19 hours or 18 hours. So I'm gonna have these townships like on tomorrow. From tomorrow. So let's start, let's join. So as I said, different defensive bonuses, different attack bonuses when they attack townships, and different troop amount. So let's join. We have 5 accounts, test E, B, C, D, and E. A, B, C, D, E. So easy plus. Let's go. This is, I know, is it so slow, but anyways. Alright, so this is some rewards, castle name, and we're gonna join here on intermediate plus. And I'm gonna talk about rewards in a second, but actually it's better to talk about rewards after I join there. So, hello Dylan from Legion 13, nice. Tak, będzie. Yes, there's going to be a live stream, like backup video of my Polish live stream, as well as this live stream, because the Bowlek Lowlek is asking about the Polish live stream and if it's going to be available on the live on the channel. Yes, it's going to be available like 1 hour after streaming, because YouTube just has to process all the video. Okay. So here we go for the expert plus, and the last one is gonna be Arc Master. Alright. And believe me, trust me, that there's like a lot of changes to this. I mean, except the shops, because this is the one thing they didn't change at all. The event is, I mean, you can play the event pretty similar, because you're just gonna have to send a lot of attacks with shields and with the same preset and skip them. So the like how it looks like when you send multiple attacks and farm points is pretty similar, but the event got like additional difficulty factors, so it's like many more things, and the rewards are way better. And basically I must say that the event got better, a lot better. This might not be the final version of it, because we can see some new like changes to it. This is just the test server, so same as they did with glory events, they did some changes to the rewards. This samurai event might get changed after some time, so this might not be the final form of this event. But basically, I know why there are no labels, but those are rewards for top 1, 25 and 100 players. And let's maybe start with rewards, like normal rewards for your individual score. And how it works is like each difficulty level adds you 1 page of rewards. So basically each difficulty level gives you 9 more rewards to get. So as you can see, this is easy plus difficulty level, and there is 2 pages of rewards, because easy plus is the second difficulty level, because the first is easy, the second is easy plus. So the number of pages is the same, is equal to the number of difficulty level. So when we go to intermediate, is it intermediate? I think, yeah, intermediate plus, as you can see, there will be 4 pages. And let's check the easy plus reward. So basically we have a bit of silver, but really small amount of silver and gold, some units, but also small amount of units, and some construction tokens. The same thing is on the second page, a bit of BTH resources, but nothing important, and a bit more units. You can get 20 construction tokens and 49 upgrade tokens, so that's a small amount, but considering for what like amount of points you can get those rewards, is already pretty good for low levels. So this is very good for low levels, the easy variations of this event. So you can get those rewards for 6,000, nearly 6,000. And now, the next thing is when we go to the next difficulty level, as you can see, the first 2 pages are just the same as they were on Easy Plus. So as you can see, this is the same. But as we are on higher difficulty level, which is Intermediate Plus, you get additional pages after those from previous difficulty levels. So basically what you get is 2 more pages, because intermediate plus is the 4th difficulty level. Yes, because we have easy, easy plus, intermediate, and intermediate plus, which is the 4th one. So we have 4 pages of rewards, but the first 2 are just the same as they were on easy plus. So basically we just get next reward pages because of having better difficulty level. And as of rewards, the same is here actually. So we have some silver pieces and gold pieces, a bit more troops, and we have additional 13 construction tokens and 31 upgrades. So it's gonna be 25 was there, or was it? No, there was 20. Okay, so it's gonna be 33, and if we add up this, it's 33, so 48 construction tokens on this difficulty level on intermediate plus is already a pretty nice score, because that's the amount you get from Kingdom League when the event ends. So that's a satisfying amount, I would say. The like silver gold amount is okay, and you get a bit more units. So that's what you get for intermediate plus rewards. And you need to make 30,000 for these rewards to get. So that's still very low amount. It's easy to make this. Okay, so let's go to hard plus. This is the 6th level of difficulty, and now you have 6 pages. So this is equal to the like number of difficulty level. Okay, I hope like there's no technical difficulty. No, okay, everything is good. So the first 4 pages are just the same as they were on intermediate plus. Yeah, so nothing different. Okay, the 5th page actually gets you some new rewards compared to the previous pages. So not only you get silver, gold, and some Beyond the Horizon resources, but you also receive some build items. But actually the 5th one and the 5th page of rewards is not that good, to be honest, because you receive build items for meat production and meat storage capacity. But the point is, Samurai event is pretty rare, and even if it would be like on the same, you know, it would be the same period of time between samurais compared to nomads, it would be once per 2 weeks. So you're getting an item which increases your production for 4 days, but you actually can get it only once per 14 days. So that's pretty no point in this, at least for my opinion. So, well, that's how it looks. But maybe if you can get the same or similar item in glory events or in nomad as well, because we are probably going to receive the similar update for nomad invasion as well. We've got the glory events, samurai, so nomad is on the way for sure. So we're gonna get some items on nomad as well. So like, there's no point on using it because you can only have 4 days per 14 days in the best scenario. But it's always something you can, you know, dismantle it to a green upgrader, to green booster for those items, or use it if you want. Upgrade tokens again, seeds. Yeah, so you start receiving seeds on page number 5, so difficulty level number 5, which is intermediate without the plus. So 6 seeds, and the next page. So we have silver, gold. The gold and silver amount is actually increasing. It's getting a bit better, but it's still not satisfying, I would say. Some Beyond the Horizon items, the cobblestone, which is the rare item, so that's a bit better, but still the amount is very, very low. And on the 6th page, so on intermediate plus, actually, sorry, it is hard plus now. My mistake. This is hard plus. So on hard, you are starting, my bad. The 5th one, so hard, you are starting to receive seeds, and on hard plus, you're starting to receive build items for combat. So that's a very important difference between those difficulty levels. So on hard plus, you start receiving the combat build items, and as you can see, to get this item, it's only 103,000, and the amount, the bonus given from this item is 60% units on the flanks. That's very very good, and it's for 4 days. You can increase it, and it's gonna give you 80 on legendary level. The next reward for 110,000 is actually plus 3 waves for 8 days. So that's a pretty good bonus. You can also get waves from glory events, so you can actually get them like instantaneous in the time period. So you can have those waves all the time without spending even 1 ruby. Okay, 17 more construction tokens. So from a 48 we go to 65. That's pretty good. So 65 construction tokens when you go for hard plus, and 9 seats. So you can get 15 in total on hard plus. Hello everyone, welcome to live stream. Stefan, Smoky, Hunter, Kiwan, Dizzy, OR, welcome. Kitsor, I guess. Hello. So welcome all to the live stream. And now let's go to what is it? Master Plus, I think. What is this level? Yeah, Expert Plus, sorry. So this is Expert Plus. And rewards there are just the same for the first 6 pages. So as you can see, this is all the same compared to the Hard Plus for the first 6 pages. And as this is the 8th difficulty level, we're getting 8 reward pages, so we're getting 2 more. Of course, if you're on Expert without the plus, you have 7 pages of rewards, but on Expert Plus, you have 8 pages, because this is the 8th difficulty level. So we have a bit silver, 1.8k silver, 1.5 silver gold. So this is really low, but it's still something because you're getting it for all the pages, so that's okay. 1 legendary item. This is so hilarious to me. For really, like why 1? It's okay. It's always something, okay, but it's not too good. So we're getting a combat item for unit limit on the wall. So this is the defensive item on mill, which you can actually get yourself for rubies, and this one is better than the one for rubies, because the one for rubies you're getting will have 150 on the rare item. So on the green item you're gonna have plus 150, and from the samurai you're actually getting even better item. So it's plus 225, and the increasement there with one level of this colors is 50. Sorry. So on epic item you're gonna have 275, and on legendary 325, which is pretty insane, to be honest. So if you like connect this one and the one from blacksmith, you're gonna be very satisfied with the number of units on the wall, because it's gonna be over 2000 with a good castellan and all towers upgraded. Okay, so now this is for 200,000 points, and this is already getting like this medium scores, so this is not that easy to get those, but if you work a bit you can get them eventually, and this is really worth it. So this is the difficulty level expert. And next we have Zen Garden decoration, 3.3 thousand public order, 202,000 points. So this is still, it's worth doing it. We actually are able now to get a decoration, 2.5 thousand public decoration, but it's for 175,000 points. So you need to make 27,000 more points in the Samurai Invasion, but you're getting way better decoration. So that's actually very good decoration there, and it's worth getting it. So now we can get 26 seats in total, finishing this 7th page, added with the previous seats, and the 8th page, which is for Expert Plus. So Expert Plus receives some silver and gold, not too much. Resources from Beyond the Horizon, also very small amount, but you know, if you do the events every week, I guess you're gonna eventually get a like better, bigger amount than from this one event, which is looking pretty hilarious there. But if you're doing this regularly, you're gonna get a good score without spending any money on Beyond the Horizon. And now the great item in this invasion is, oh my bad, the next one, sorry, on the 9th page. So here you are getting the epic item for meat production and for meat storage. In my opinion, it's just worth demolishing it and getting the epic upgrader, nothing else, because like, what's the point of having this bonus? I don't have any case on this, so I don't know. Okay, so with this 23 construction tokens, you're gonna have a total of 88 construction tokens there, which is already a good score for one 4-day long event. That's really good. And 12 seats, so you're gonna get 38 seats in total, around something like this. All right, so now let's go to the Arc Master, so the maximum difficulty level. And same as for all the previous difficulty levels, we are getting 2 more pages of rewards. So we're going 2 difficulty levels higher and we receive 2 pages more. So the first 8 pages are just the same as for the previous levels they were, as you can see there. So it's all the same and the same amount of points to make here. And yeah, the number the item I was calling, which is good, is here. So we have some silver, some Beyond the Horizon items as well, a bit more gold, which is already like a okay score, and the item for flank unit limit. So you're actually getting, when you get to this point, you already have the one, this one. So you're having already the 60% flank unit limit, and for this 500,000, so 500,000 samurai points, you're getting 70% flank unit limit when attacking. So this is very, very nice reward. But even better is the decoration, or like it's dependent on you if this is better or this. But anyways, for a bit over than 500,000, you are getting 3,600 public order decoration. And this is actually very comparable to the special offers we are having now. So this is very, very good decoration here. And yeah, it's also worth, in my opinion, getting there. But if you have like pretty small account and it's hard for you to get 500,000, it's better to get this decoration more often, like on every samurai, rather than getting this one once every 3 samurai, because you're gonna have like 3 instead of 1. So it's always better to have more, but this is better quality, so if you are able, then get it. Upgrade tokens, so in total it's gonna be like 200 already, and seats, so you're gonna have 53 seats there in total. And let's go to the last page, so only for the Arc Master difficulty level here, and a bit more silver, but these numbers are getting bigger, so it's already like okay. Again, some nails and 1 fabric, so we're getting 2 fabric actually. And the item, which is really OP, which is 275 unit limit on the wall, the epic rarity, but we've received the rare quality, which was 225. So as you can see, the difference there is 50. So the next one is gonna be 325, which is very, very good. So this item is really worth getting, but actually if you are able to get only the one here, it's easy. It's like below 200,000 points, and you can always use the item booster to improve its quality to legendary or epic. So even if you get only to this point, it's still good. But like only the fact of just getting the appearance item is very important. Like no matter of quality, just getting the item is very important. So if you get 2 in one event, it's way better, because samurai is going to, I don't know if it's going to be as rare as it is now, hard to tell, but it's very good to get 2 in one event. Next is +6 waves for 12 days. So that's a really good item. It's gonna be very, very useful on glory events actually. It's gonna last for you for 2 glory events, 2 next glory events, so that's great. And it's gonna enable, but I mean, take a look at the number of points required, okay? So it's not like, it's pretty hard to get, but if you get it, you're gonna have it for next 12 days. So that's good. 29 construction tokens. I lost the amount I had in my mind previously, but it's gonna be around 150. Okay, so around 150 construction tokens, or like something close to this. You can count it on your own if you really need. But anyways, it's gonna be a decent amount of construction tokens there if you finish this. But take a look at the points, yeah, and 23 seats. So you're gonna have like around 80, something like 80 seats. Alright, so we've been through the rewards. Now let's also take a look at the individual rewards for your scores. So the top 1 player receives 53 seats, and most importantly, 14 days of this item, which is +5 waves and +40% unit limit on flank and front. So yeah, this is pretty OP item, I must say. It's gonna enable you to have very powerful attacks, really. Like this +40% flank is gonna make you unstoppable. But on the other hand, we have the floor mill appearance item for units on the wall, so it's something for something. It's balanced, and I must say that GGS is making good progress in my opinion. in balancing the appearance items compared attacking and defending. It was very, very hard to defend like those days, and when they push this thing into our servers, it's gonna be actually closer to be balanced. Okay, you still need to make a lot of points to get those items, but they are not only for rubies, and the price for those items is like 80,000 rubies for 4 days. Damn, that's pretty expensive. And here you can get it from Samurai. That's great. So top 25 receives 56 construction tokens and a decoration, 3.7 thousand public order. That's great. And for top 100, this reward isn't really that great. 84 upgrade, but the second one is actually the best version of the flank unit limit for Trant Grill appearance item, the legendary one. 4 days of 80% unit limit on the flank. So that's it for individual contests, and I think that's really decent rewards in my opinion. So it's worth participating and getting these rewards. So the point where it's worth to participate in the event is actually the hard plus, I would say, because you're getting the floor. Where's floor mill? So like hard plus or maybe expert without the plus, because expert without the plus gives you flour mill item, which is very expensive for rubies. So the 7th page. So this one, and also decoration for pretty small number of points. 200,000 isn't that difficult to make. So the expert without the plus, expert difficulty level will be very good. But the one thing I need to mention here, I'm gonna say in a second, just let me check the chat. So hello, welcome everyone who joined the live stream. Andrei, Bogdan, Himal, Amei, Own, Loosely, Samuel, Fabrico, Stefan, Super Nulfir. Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. Glad to see you there. It's kind of trash because now we can't send the same amount of boosters on lower difficulties. I'm not sure what are you talking about. If you say about the chests, it's like we're gonna it's gonna be not worth using boosters on low difficulty levels, but I'm gonna get to this because this is like complete guide on new Samurai. Okay, if they push this into servers, this is what you should watch to know totally everything about the event, except the townships and Daimo castles, but they're gonna be the second part of the live stream, like the next live stream. I mean, I guess we need to pay rubies to enter high difficulty levels. Yes, that's correct. So the upgrade is just for ruby players. No, wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you that it's actually not for ruby players. But I'm gonna move to this just in a second. So peace guys, hello Samuel, peace. I've been wondering what happened to Samurai event. A huge change, I guess. 800,000 is very much. How much do you get with one attack on Samurai camp? On the hardest difficulty level, which is actually very easy, I must say, the base amount you're getting is 130. So it's 2 times more than we have now in the classic version of the event. So you're getting 2 times more points basically. Okay, I'm gonna get to the difficulty being unlocked or no, and for rubies or no, in a second. Base Samurai tokens, which I said, around 130, but I'm gonna show this as well, the live stream later. Big War D1 RS and Rambos versus Celtics and Rafsai. Oh mate, that sounds ridiculous, because I know how the how those alliances big are and how this server is enormous. Alright, so wait a minute. Okay, red bye. Yep. The cat is gone, so I can close the door now. And last message, I think everything over Advanced Plus will cost rubies annoying. Let me explain this. Alright, so the point with unlocking those for rubies is correct, because the highest level of difficulty you can participate in the event is actually Intermediate Plus. This is the highest difficulty you can join the event with. On the normal server, same as with Glory events. But the point is, think for a second, is it hard to make 200 attacks on Samurai camps? Really? Make 200 attacks on Samurai camps. It's not a lot. alright? So 200 attacks is what they require you to actually make to finish this achievement to unlock higher difficulty levels. So there's an achievement down there, all the way down. Defeat 200 intermediate plus level samurai camps. So defeating 200 samurai is very easy, alright? It's just 2 hours maybe of work, maybe 1 hour if you're good at clicking the game. So defeating 200 camps on intermediate plus, which is very easy level of difficulty on the samurai event, I must say, will be very fast. So you can do this in one event only. So in the first event, you would have to pay rubies to participate with hard or higher difficulty level. So you just need to make 200 attacks on the intermediate plus. So please, when you join the event, actually choose the intermediate plus level. Make 200 attacks at the first time of samurai, and later you are going to be able to participate on hard difficulty level without paying any rubies, actually. So you would not have to pay any rubies because you finished this achievement, and it goes so on and so on, because you will later have to defeat a number of camps on hard difficulty level to unlock hard plus difficulty level, and so on and so on, same as for glory events. So yeah, defeating 200 glory castles isn't that easy during one event, which lasts 3 days, but defeating 200 camps is relatively easy. So I think that basically the thing with paying by rubies to unlock harder difficulty levels, it's not that bad, because you just need to participate once and complete 200 attacks on intermediate plus, and you're gonna have the hard difficulty level with better rewards for free at the next samurai event. So it's not bad, I think. Yeah, hello Jack Mazzy. I'm very good, thank you. Okay. Yes, I hope that if it's just 250 attacks to unlock. Oh, so actually it's 250 to attack the next one in glory events. So it's probably the same number. If the first is the same, the second is probably the same. Alright, so let's get to the next thing, which is just one more thing. The individual rewards are actually different for your like difficulty level you choose. So on difficulty levels intermediate and higher, you're getting, for top 1 individual, you're getting 5 waves and 40% flank and front for 14 days. But take a closer look at the rewards for easy and easy plus. Actually, on those 2 difficulty levels, it's a bit different. Just a small bit different, but it is actually. Let's wait for this to close. Okay, so it's not. Alright, so this must have been a mistake in translation of the game, because in Polish version of the game, I had, and I'm totally sure that I had this reward as 10 days, 5 waves, 35%, 35%. So that must have been a mistake. Oh, sorry, it's my bad. It's the alliance reward. So, okay, everything is the same for individual, not depending on the difficulty level. My bad. So the difference is there's no difference, just the alliance rewards. So alliance rewards, yeah, are the same as well. Sorry, my bad. So for top 1 alliance, maybe let's just go by the list there. So this is alliance rewards, and they are actually not exciting at all. Basically, you're getting a bit of silver and gold, and a very small number of construction upgrade tokens, just really small number. As you can see there, it's hidden, but it's like 8 upgrade and 4 construction, if you can see those. So it's a really small amount, like, yeah. But the one thing you get is time doubloons, or time coins, or, you know, the thing you use to shorten the time of nomad camp cooldown, basically, in your alliance treasury. So this thing you're getting, and this is decent amount, a bit of BT Beyond the Horizon resources, and nothing else. So the alliance rewards aren't interesting at all. For 9 million, you're getting 15 seats. That's maybe something relatively okay. And for top 1 alliance, you're getting 100 seats, and the item for 10 days, which has 4 waves and 35 by 35 flank and front unit limit. For top 5 alliances, But oh, take a look there, because depending on your server size, so if your server is very big like Germany 1, or very small like for example Asia 1, it can vary. So the number here can be for Germany, for example, top 10, but for Asia, for example, top 3. And GGS made this difference like 1 month ago or something in the LTP event, but I guess they're going to make it the same in other events. So it was like from now on it's gonna be dependent on your server size. So if you know that your server is very small compared to other servers, you can expect that this number is going to be pretty low. All right, and top 25, at least their top 25 is 70 upgrade and 70% flank unit limit, also for the drill ground. Oh, they skipped top 5. Top 5 is 28 construction tokens and a 3.5k decoration. So actually, if your alliance manages to get top 5, you're getting 3.5, and if you get top 25, you get 3.7, and if you finish those books, those reward lists, you're actually getting 3.3 and 3.6. So you're actually getting 4 decorations which are beyond 3.3 or equal 3.3 thousand public decoration. That's great. 4 decorations for one event. For me, it's very, very good change. So now shops. No difference at all in the shops. Basically, the samurai shop, not a single difference there. Nothing changed. But the daimyo shop, or daimo, I should call it, I think. A daimyo shop is has been changed, but very small change. You can actually buy more decoration catalysts, and that's all. You can buy up to level 30, but who needs that? Or maybe it was there already, I'm not sure. But anyways, no changes to the shop, no major changes to the shop, so nothing in there. Maybe they're gonna introduce some new items later for the tokens, but just the fact that we can buy samurai units is already a good thing. And coins, of course, and some defensive tools. Yeah, so the shop is still pretty good. And now samurai camps, so obviously the main part of the event. Samurai camps. So we have their 5 difficult levels: easy plus, intermediate plus, hard plus, expert plus, and arc master. So let's begin with the lowest one, and I'm gonna make like a 2-minute talk to you. Please focus on this, because this is pretty hard to get, hard to understand. So please ready your mind and try to understand all I'm saying, because this is very, very important for the this new kind of event. So okay, let's maybe scan the camp first, and I'm just gonna show you where's samurai. Okay, here. So let's scan the samurai camp, and what we are gonna see there is only melee units, only melee. Yeah, that's correct. And the point here, I'm gonna explain levels as well in a second. So the point here, or maybe let's start with the levels, and the thing which you have to focus on will be explained in a second. All right, so what's going on there in the chat? Am I the guy on the Discord server, right? I guess I'm on Discord server, so I might be the one you are talking about, but I'm not sure. So samurai units have different levels. So the first level is very weak. It's compared to like this first soldiers we are getting to and able to recruit, and that's gonna connect to that important fact in a second. The second one is comparable to those. It's still like the units you recruit at the beginning of the game. Okay, I can like help myself with Poratnik and just show you the icons of these units. Yeah, so the first level of this defender is something compared to these guys or these guys. Yeah, the second level actually can be compared to like this guy or something, or yeah, something like this. But the third level is actually similar to the King's Guard, so to these defenders over where are they there? So this one, and where is he? Yeah, it's here. This one, King's Guard, is comparable to this one, and same for the level oh sorry, the level 4 is already like the Ruby defenders, but the worst ones. So those ones, this one and this one, they have around 150 strength. So this is the cheaper Ruby defenders. This as well, this as well, this as well, and this is like in the middle between cheap and expensive Ruby defenders. And this is the same as Ruby defenders, and this as well. So you now have like point of view how can you compare them to, and the tools. The tools have different strength as well depending on their level. So this is like lower than the bombs, quicklime bombs. Yeah, this is like quicklime bomb. This is like the black bomb, and this is a bit stronger. So to have a comparison for this, and as you can see, this is easy plus difficult level. The Castellan here has very low bonuses. Combat strength is like 20 ranged and melee, and 10 courtyard, so that's really weak. Also the combat strength for defense units. You might be wondering what is actually combat strength for defense units. So it is the same as in Glory titles, for example, the attack bonus against other castle lords. What does it mean exactly? Like attack bonus, but it doesn't specify what's the attack bonus, like what is it for. So when you have this unspecified thing, which is actually the same as in Hall of Legends, the bonus for 12% more combat strength for all units in attacks, this means that it is increasing the ranged as well as melee strength by the number of percent. So this is actually how it works. Like, so this castle has increasement, so you can translate it into this like you add this 10.7% of combat strength for defense units, so it's just 10.7 more for melee as well as ranged units. So that's how it works basically. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay, so there's very low number of defenders, only melee. Why only melee? Because the strength of units which are in the samurai camp is dependent on barracks, on your barracks level. Alright, so now to the important talk you should listen to and you should try at least to understand. The strength of defenders in the samurai camps are based on strength of units you can recruit on your barracks. So it's like if your barracks are on low level and you can recruit only these basic units like spearmen and macemen, this means that samurai camps are going to have only those kind of defenders. So they have the same defender, but it has different levels, yes? So the first level had 40 combat strength, and as you can see, the spearman has something around this. This guy has 38. So if your barracks allow you in main castle, that is important. They only take a look at the main castle, and it's important to know this because based on barracks in your main castle, they're going to have different strength of defenders. So if you upgrade your barracks, the strength of samurai camp is going to increase drastically, I must say. So it's very good in my opinion, because for low levels which don't have high barrack level, they have very easy camps and they're getting the same amount of tokens. So the amount of tokens isn't actually based on the strength of units you defeat or number of them. The number of tokens is based on the samurai camp level. And you can also actually see this, that samurai camp level is based on difficulty level now. So it's 21 for easy plus, so it's gonna be 31 for intermediate and 41 for intermediate plus. Okay, this is gonna load for a second. Yeah, so basically 41 for intermediate plus, 61 for hard plus, and so on up to 101 at the Archmaster difficulty level. Right, yeah, so having 5 tabs open isn't that easy for my PC, but yeah, 61 at hard plus, 81 at expert plus, and 101 level at the Archmaster difficulty level. Alright, so this is, yeah, 81. So this is the same we actually had before this update, and we still have, I guess, because the update wasn't pulled on the main servers yet. Okay, so this is the highest difficulty level, and it's 101 level. And you can upgrade them from 101 to 110, and from 21 to 30, and so on and so on. So let's make spy reports on all of those and compare them how they compare. Remember, I joined like every second difficulty level, so I didn't join all of them. I joined the second one, fourth one, sixth one, eighth one, and the last 10th one. So it's not all difficulty levels, there are levels between them, but there's not a huge change between them actually, so it's not, I don't have to like show you 10 different difficulty levels, basically. Alright, so we had a look at this Samurai Camp, and as you can see there, we have Spy Report, and there's just more units. The Castellan bonus is a bit stronger because it's 33 by 33 by 20 courtyard, and 20 is unit strength. As you can see there, on the intermediate plus difficulty level, 165 units. Okay, so let's maybe keep this open on all the tabs. Now we go to the hard plus, and there is 229 units, and the Castellan is like 10% stronger at everything basically. So 45, 45, 30 courtyard, and 30 unit strength. All right, now expert plus, so the 8th difficulty level, 257 units, and the Castellan has again plus 10% in all bonuses, so it has 56 by 56 by 43 by 36. Okay, and the last one, so the Archmaster difficulty level, this has 70 by 70 and 50 for courtyard, 46 strength of units. All right, so when you take a closer look at those, there are only melee units, as you can see there. All right, only melee units, and that's because the barracks on all of those accounts are on level 1, and in barracks of level 1 you can only recruit melee units. So the game like makes the Samurai Camp suitable for your for units accessible for you from the barracks. So if you cannot recruit strong units, it's not gonna give you strong units in the camps. But if you can recruit mid units, you're gonna have significantly harder camps. All right, so let's maybe buy equipment on those accounts first. So it's gonna take a second, and later we're gonna check like how it compares on all these difficulty levels, and then I'm gonna upgrade barracks to level 15 there, and I'm gonna be showing you what's the difference between barracks level like 1, 10 and 15. Okay, so when we combine those items to get the commander, I mean there's no relic gems for NPC commander, so I would be only able to build like relic commander but without gems, so it would be pretty weak. Let's use the shapeshifter commander as an example. It's gonna be okay. I mean on this camp you're gonna get very low casualties anyways. I mean it's gonna be 0. So this is basically like the camp players can get only with those or those units, because if you have barracks level 2 you're not gonna get that weak camps. So let's try it out with Spearman, because this is what this camp is targeted to kind of players, but you're not gonna sit in those like low difficulty for too long, because you know we're interested more in, okay, let's buy the second one to be able to fill all. Yeah, so we're not that interested in checking like low levels, I guess, but it's also important. Okay, 1 minute. Well, that's so fast. All right, so that's 1 minute to go, and later I'm gonna upgrade the barracks to show you that the difference is very huge when you upgrade barracks. So I can start actually making the mid research there to show you this. So let's upgrade. Okay, and it sits. And it sits and all those stuff. So it sits, tokens, and skips. Right, now I can make the mid upgrades, and I'm gonna show you with the barracks 14, 15 that is a very significant change in the camp, like difficulty, like level of those units, and you can clearly see this. So the point is, like, if you already have high level of barracks on your account, like 12, 13, 14, 15 or something, you're not gonna have that easy camps, you're gonna have harder camps. So the one thing which changes is the strength of units, but the number of units, the strength of the Castellan, and other things are dependent on only the difficulty level you choose at the beginning. So when you saw this list at the beginning, which said to you like a troop amount 65%, for example. So this means that the troop amount at the final camp, so when you level up the camp to level like after 10 attacks, and it's burning already. So this final camp is gonna have the like smaller amount of troops or bigger depending on your difficulty level. It's gonna have different Castellan bonuses depending on your difficulty level, but the strength of units, so the level of those units, is gonna be different depending on what list level of your barracks, basically. So this one thing, strength of units inside the camps, is the only thing which changes with your barracks. Alright, so let's upgrade the storehouse and let's check the attack. So this is attack, right, this is attack with spearmen only, because this is targeted to players who can only recruit those types of units. So let's maybe make like small collection of those battle reports. Let's maybe go to the server. I can actually make a clone this channel at test server. Alright, so let's move it here. Okay, and I'm gonna put those battle reports there. So this is easy plus camp 21, and this was barracks 1 attacking with spearmen. Okay, so you're gonna actually have a whole documentation there on Discord of those attacks, and as you can see, the one point which someone said in the chat is very problematic. You don't get coins from all the samurai camps, and that's really like embarrassing for GGS, not putting coins in the events. I'm gonna report this, of course, to the moderator staff and so on on Discord. But anyways, you should inform. You should give. You should give a negative feedback to GGS because they don't give you coins in the attacks. If you don't like the idea, I mean, if you like that you don't get coins, give positive feedback about this. But if you don't like this idea, give the feedback which is suitable for your opinion, basically. So I encourage you to give feedback to GGS depending on your thoughts on the change about coins and also different changes. Yeah, but basically, let's make the meat infrastructure there, and you will see that. Okay, now I can make the apiary there. Well, okay, and I can build the apiary. All right, great. I can make the brewery. Okay, and build the brewery, and now we can make the research for barracks. And the barracks are very, very important in those new kind of events. They said this in the announcement as well, in the Discord announcement channel. So the barrack level and a few different smaller factors have huge impact on this. The rough side main is already losing ups. Ooh, and the clans are already heading towards looters. Oh, interesting. Can I use fake waves, and how many fake waves do I need to use with level 80 camp? We will check this actually if we can use the fake waves. I guess you mean like putting one soldier at each flank to burn the tools. So these are actually called tool burners. I also didn't know this for a relatively long period of time when I got into like English speaking about Good Game Empire. Yeah, it's called tool burner basically. So you burn the tools with those units. Alright, so we're gonna check this as well, yes. Okay, let's skip all those. And let's maybe stop at the level 10. So at level 10 you're supposed to have this, or 9 maybe, but anyways. Let's stop around level 10. So you are supposed to have the relic units, but not the mid units, but how are they called? Yeah, relic shroudbowmen. So you are supposed to have those units. So let's check how they perform on the camp and how is the camp looking. So as you probably remember, there was only melee defenders in the camp when you had the barracks level 1, yeah? And when you have barracks on level beyond 1, you can recruit ranged units as well. So this means that you're getting ranged defenders. And the strength of them is very similar to the melee ones. It's like getting from very weak to pretty strong. And also the ranged tools, we don't have any there, but okay. So let's attack this with relic units, and you're gonna see that it's really 0 casualties. Why those tools? But okay, can be this one. Oh, you can actually put a very small amount of tools on this, so that's a small problem. Yeah, okay, let's just fill all flanks with those kind of units, and you're gonna see. Okay. Okay. So let's go to the yeah, this is the easy plus, and now let's check the intermediate plus. So this is the 4th difficulty level, and here we're gonna get a bit harder comps, but this is still seriously easy to beat. So let's try to out with the same commander. Yeah, really a shame that I cannot change the difficulty level on the event on the way, so I need to you know, repeat the process on 5 accounts to be able to test all the features and all the difficulty levels. So there's a lot of things to test. Alright, let's build this command there. Okay, well, okay, and we're gonna make a test on those level 41 camps, samurai camps. Okay. So now, level 41. Let's say, do I have any units? I don't think so. Let's also buy units. And this is, remember, this is barracks level 1. So this is like, this is for players who have those kind of units. Let's maybe buy those units now. Okay. And let's attack this camp. I'm just gonna use different units as well. So as you can see, you don't need to counter the defense bonuses. It's 0% everywhere with this relatively weak commander. It's not for NPC, but yet you have 0%. So you don't need to use tools for, you know, for mode or gate or something. Okay, so let's go 1 minute. So this is going to be intermediate plus with barracks level 1. And now let's go back to, okay, it's still on the way. All right. Yeah, this was easy plus. Okay, with barracks level 15, and I can already start working on the research there. Okay, and we'll check the barracks level 15 there as well. I mean, on every difficulty level basically. Okay. Yep. Now this one. Okay. Okay. But let's get back to these attacks because I guess they're close to together. Yeah. Okay. So maybe first finish with the easy plus difficulty. So here we have 0 casualties and 30 tokens for the samurai difficulty. And as you can see, there was a bit like higher level of the defenders and some ranged defenders, but still very easy to beat. Very small amount of resources as well, it's important to mention. So the amount of resources there is very, very low. Okay, so this is easy plus camp 22, barracks 15. Relic bow. Alright, so you will see why I'm typing so many, because this is changing a lot on higher difficulty levels. Okay, so that's the easy plus, and now intermediate plus. Okay, so this is actually the one. 132 macemen lost with this commander, as you can see there. but we made it through all the flanks, and 57 tokens. Made the chat so we can write on it. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be. It was supposed to be chat like about the the server and stuff. Yeah, but for now, I will like block the sending messages there. Sorry for this. Yeah, it's gonna be like more like the documentation of this camps. All right, so this is intermediate plus. Intermediate plus. Camp 41, barracks 1, and this is Maceman. Alright. I didn't include Castellans, so I guess I can add those. But yeah. Okay, so Castellan for easy plus is that one. Okay. It's gonna be like a small mess. I'm gonna fix it after live stream. But in the intermediate difficulty level, it's a bit more difficult. Okay, and now this is the report for barracks level 1. Yeah, right. I can join again, no problem, to the alliance. So basically now we need to upgrade They have 71 attacks. All right. So we need to upgrade barracks level 15. So I need to make research there again. The apiary, and it's not too many researchers. All right. So okay, we make the apiary. Yep, it's there. My clan has 350 million might points. Is that good? Again, is that a lot? I'd say it's a high amount. Yeah, on our server there was only actually one alliance to pass these numbers, and our server is pretty big. But yeah, 350. Also, it depends how many players are in the alliance, but probably like close to 65. But yes, this is a good number of might points. This seems like a active alliance, which significant number of competitive players. So yes, that's a really good one. Alright, so we can go on with the barracks level 15 now. So let's go. Oh, did I make it like on level 10 as well, or no? 115. Yeah, because on level 10 it's a small change from 10 to 15 actually. So there's no point in like making it to level 10 and later to 15. I did that on Polish test, I would say. I did that on 1, 10 and 15, but it's not a big difference, so I just want to show you the difference between 1 and 15 because there's a huge difference. Alright, so let's go to 15, and you will see that the difference is huge because we're not only getting the melee defenders, we're also getting ranged defenders, and they are getting to higher levels, so they are getting stronger basically. Alright, 14 level and level 15. Okay, so this is done. No, now it is. Okay, so let's scan the summary camp now, and it should have the same number of units as you can see there. 165. Oh, it's 88 only. I guess we need to scan the 42 maybe. Okay, for some reason it's less, but as you can see, we've upgraded barracks and the level of these defenders is higher. So yeah, I can now attack this with actually like mid units or something, because we have barracks level 15, so this is like comparable to a player who already has the ability of recruiting mid units. So let's buy some of those, and by some I can mean actually like 100,000. Okay. So let's go and try out this camp. Where are they? Where are my units? Excuse me. Oh, well, they're gone, I guess. I forgot to buy the meat. Okay. So yeah, I should also buy some meat for them. of course. Okay, mid, and then mid units. Yep. Okay. So now we can test this camp. We have the commander, so we can send the attack. Hello, Rafa. Welcome to the live stream. Alright, so let's send the attack. These shields are... There's not enough shields, so I need to buy them because obviously you are using shields. Hello, Camille. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for this. Alright, so I need more shields. So let's buy some. Gonna be faster to find them here. Okay, because you obviously usually use shields in the attack, so we must include this in our tests too. This is gonna be this commander. Alright, that's good to go. So let's go. Yeah, so this is going to be the comparison for Samurai Camp on Intermediate Plus on Barracks level 15. So now let's move to Hard Plus and send the attack on like the first level. So on this difficulty level, it can already get hard for players with Maceman to defeat those camps, but we'll see. We'll try to do so. Right. So I need the commander again. Okay. Okay. Here and yep. Okay. And let's go build it. So here, okay. Okay. Here. Okay. Okay. It's done, so we can try out with Maceman, but I think it will be pretty hard with Maceman. But let's give it a try. So, a full Maceman, and let's go. Okay, so this is 61, level 61. And yeah, the Castellan gets a bit more difficult there, but let's try. So, Maceman here, and as you can see, you can use... now I understand what the guy from the beginning of the live stream meant, that you can use more tools on the Samurai Camp actually. So you cannot put that many bonus tools, so you cannot put that many chests actually in the attacks, and that's the problem. Yeah, that's a pretty big problem, because you cannot put like a good amount of bonuses. But on low difficulty levels it's not worth anyways actually, because like boosting 57 tokens with the tools isn't worth it. Well, if you multiply something, if you multiply a number by other number, obviously the first number is greater, you're gonna get a higher score. So if the amount of tokens here is higher, and the number of chests used in the attack, the boosting chests used in the attack are the same, you're going to get higher score with higher number of tokens here as the basic amount. So it's better to use those bonus tools at harder camps. So you can even try to save some of the best tools for the moment when you unlock the harder difficulty levels, such as like Expert Plus or Arcmaster. So you can save some of those 8% chests and so on, and use them later when you unlock the better difficulty levels. Alright, so this is Maceman on Hard Plus, but let's first check the Intermediate Plus. Alright, so it's there as well. So let's see. Attack Victor, and this is 0 casualties, and it's 59 tokens. So as you can see, even if you have barracks on level 15, it's very easy to defeat those. So let's put this as it was Inter Plus Camp 42, barracks 15, and it was mace. No, it was mid 0. Yep, yeah, it was mid 0. Okay. So as you can see, it's 59. It was 57 there, so it's probably like 70 when you upgrade it to maximum level. Yep. And now let's go with the hard. So with hard, is it hard? Yep, hard. So for hard one, the castle on here is getting harder. And okay, so cast hard plus, and let's put this battle report there. So this is hard plus, camp 61, barracks 1, and this was still Maceman. They did it, they won. So this was Maceman, alright. And like the most important number in all those reports I'm pasting there is probably the number of tokens. And as you can see from those, the number is equal, not dependent on the your barracks level. So if you have stronger or weaker samurai camps, you actually are getting the same amount of tokens, and this is very good. This is very fair in my opinion, because not depending if you are a big or small player, you get the same amount of tokens for defeating the camp which is suitable for your skills and possibilities of recruiting units, basically. So as you can see there, it's very good. It's very they thought about it and they made it fair, which isn't that often in GGS, which is really it doesn't happen too often in GGS to make something really fair for smaller and bigger players and PvP and paying players. Wow, that's good. So let's upgrade the barracks to level 15 now there. Let's get some seats and stuff. Okay. And we need to repeat the same process basically to get the barracks level 15, and you're gonna see that number of tokens is the same, and the defenders are getting harder actually. Okay, storehouse. Hello Mitch, welcome. Welcome. Okay, apiary. I'm doing this today, 8th time I guess. Yeah, it's the 8th time I do the same process, so I remember everything about these researches from okay, brewery. Yep, and now barracks. And we're gonna upgrade them to 15, and we're gonna see that it's really a huge difference. Okay. So you're also probably wondering which is the best difficulty level to stay on after you unlock it, which is the best to play on. So taking rewards in consideration and the difficulty into consideration, it depends if you want to earn blue tokens, so the daimyo tokens, or samurai tokens and get the rewards basically. Because if you want to get rewards from the list and to get samurai tokens, you would have to pick a high difficulty level to have bigger camps with bigger amount of samurai tokens got by the basic amount, But if you want to play the daimyo event and play around with townships and these daimyo castles, you should go for a lower difficulty level, because they are very, very, I can use the word impossible, because they are impossible indeed. When you want to defend, for example, a township against a daimyo castle, it's really insane to defend it against 33,000 attack. Did I show this to you? I guess no, so just take a look at this. It's on my Polish server, but just take a look at this. Yeah, basically the attacker samurai sent 33,000 units in the attack, and those were pretty strong units. And you can only put 3,000 defenders there in this township. So this is freaking impossible, man. Like, you can't deal with this. Like, how to defend a 33,000 unit attack with 3,000 defenders? Not possible. And the commander is also like OP, so basically it's so hard to deal with. Like, there's no point in getting the highest difficulty level, like any of those higher, and when you want to play around with the townships. So yeah, depending on what you want to do with the samurais, is like which difficulty level you should pick. I would personally go for the 8th one because the rewards are decent. I'm pretty lazy person, so I don't make that high score, but the basic amount of tokens you're getting is a bit higher than what we have now. So you'd get the score a bit faster, the rewards are satisfying, and oh damn, I lost them again. The rewards are satisfying on this difficulty level, the 8th one, so Expert Plus, and it's overall a good one to choose from. But remember that you need to do the achievements to unlock them, to like not have to buy them with rubies. Yeah, so you basically have to make 200 attacks on Intermediate Plus, then 250 attacks on hard difficulty level, and so on, unless you until you unlock the desired difficulty level you want to play on. 33,000 attackers, mistake. Heights on Barracks 15 with normal troops. Yeah, it is. That's the attack they make. Like, yes. Really. Oh my god, that was huge voice crack. Really, that's what the samurai sent to that player. Seriously, 33,000. And you have to, you can maximally send 3,000 defenders, so I guess it's like just impossible to defend. I know, just ask GGS what the hell is this, okay? Because it's like, even if you use like all possible appearance items, you can't defeat that, you can't like defend that attack. It's just not possible. So basically, yeah, so I've sent the attack on Samurai Camp level 62, Hard Plus difficulty level, Barracks level 15. I used mid attackers, and we're gonna see what's the... Oh, I sent only one wave. But anyways, the casualties are going to be 0 on 1, so not more than this. Alright, so now we're at Expert Plus difficulty level. So let's tune in there and check, and by commander first maybe. Alright. Yeah, and basically why I'm using Maceman is, you know, because it's gonna be very good to a very good comparison for low levels as well, because if you're low level, yeah, you get some units from the rewards, but you can recruit only weak units, so it's going to be a good comparison, like, you know, casualties for low levels, because they also have to make the choice between levels. What am I doing? Yeah, so low levels also have to make the choice between those difficulty levels, and it could be hard for them to tell which one is gonna be suitable. Yeah, so basically on low levels you can go with like these harder difficulty levels, because if your barracks are on low level, you're gonna have easy camps anyway and even more tokens for you, so that's gonna be very good. So let's try Maceman again on this Expert Plus difficulty level, because Maceman is what you can recruit with barracks level 1, and this thing was actually designed to allow you to play with troops you can recruit. So let's put them in the preset. I mean, I don't know if that's the commander, like low levels with barracks 1 can get. I guess they are unable to get those kind of commanders. Maybe they have a bit weaker bounce, but still it's okay. Alright, so the attack is going, and we're gonna see in a second how they perform. So I've put there, where was I? Alright, so I've put there, yeah, Hard Plus, and we're gonna wait just a second for the Hard Plus and check how it's performing. So for bigger players with barracks level 14, 15. Okay, I will test with normal troops too. All right. Yeah, but the point is, this samurai camp has defenders, has this weak defenders only if you have barracks on level 1. So yeah, it is possible for the player to have strong units on, like, player has barracks level 1 and strong units. That's pretty rare, but it happens. You can get them for rewards and stuff, so you'd probably get some of those if you have barracks level 1. But no surprise, it's gonna be 0 casualties, probably. I mean, alright, so let's make it like normal units, but a weak commander. So this commander actually has nothing there. Let's just do this and check how this performs, because this is like a simulation of a player who is new in the game, so doesn't have good commanders, but has some units which can be used from rewards, like from events and stuff. But actually on low levels now you're not gonna get units, but okay. Alright, so this attack was performed by Maceman. Okay, 340 casualties, but as I said, this is by Maceman, so this is supposed to just give you a simulation of attack with Maceman. So let's put this here. Hard. Is it hard plus? Wait, no, this was expert plus already. Sorry, let's go back to hard plus before, and this is hard plus. So this is the attack on hard plus with normal troops and with barracks level 15. So as you can see, yeah, the casualties were 1 there, using only 282 attackers, so this is very easy. Samurai tokens. Alright, so hard plus, camp 62, barracks 15, and this was it mid? Yeah, mid 0. Okay, that's good. So now let's go to the expert with Maceman. So we're gonna have to upgrade the mid infrastructure here again. Alright, custom cut, can we cut? Okay, so yeah, that's how they performed. Right, expert plus, camp 81, barracks 1, Maceman. So okay, that's how it works. Hello people, hello MNLog, welcome. Yes, you don't have Daimo castles because you need to be present in the game before the event starts. So basically you've created your test server account after Samurai has started. So as you can see, the Samurai is going to end in 19 or like 17 hours now. So when they end, you're gonna have next Samurai probably tomorrow. So you should check in tomorrow if you have Daimo castles. You should have them tomorrow, okay? Because you need to be present, you know, like your account was created after the Samurai has started, and basically you need to be present at the moment of starting of the event to get the you know, to have those Daimo castles. Right, so let's proceed now with the infrastructure. Did I already do it? No. Okay. So let's go again with this mid researches. Okay. And we still have this one attack to test it. So we'll see. Okay. Oh. Now apiary and brewery. Alright, here, yep. And as I said, barracks level 15 are gonna make huge change. You can see like I have low casualties actually with 15 and high with 1 because I'm usually using Maceman, so I'm like trying to simulate. Yeah, actually low level players also have strong units because they get them from rewards mainly. So that's not a like very good like way of simulating, but anyways. Okay, so this was a attack on this was an attack on Expert Plus with normal units. Oh, 20. Oh, it's because there's no commander. Yeah, but it's on yeah, there's no commander, and it's Expert Plus. Yeah. Okay, I've got some invitation. Looks great. The name is lovely. Alright, so yeah, I can upgrade the barracks and check how it's going to look like on barracks 15, because they're gonna get stronger defenders. Okay. It's basically like the samurai units have 10 levels, but the like increasement of the strength of those samurai defenders isn't linear, and that's because they try to like make them similar to units on on barrack levels. So you have very weak units, later you have much stronger units, so they try to simulate it as like this. Okay, now we have barracks 15, so let's camp, and you're gonna see that there is some more defenders. It's actually like you should also have defenders level 10 here, but you don't, and I think it's like just a mistake of the game on my account basically. But I saw some spy reports of defenders level 10 here, and there was like 650 defenders, so the camp was significantly stronger. Alright, that's the attack we can form actually. Okay, can be. Yeah, the camp size was significantly stronger. Let's see it here. Where is it? Oh yeah, so that's how it looked like, and it also had something in the courtyard, so it was like 800 defenders or something like this. And as you can see, there was also level 10 defenders, so there was like many different defenders. It will start from Expert Plus for everyone. I'm not sure if I get your question, but you can choose like any difficulty level you want, but you need to pay rubies if you want higher than Intermediate Plus, because you need to complete achievements. So if you want to join on hard difficulty, you will have to first make 200 attacks on Intermediate Plus. So you need to make a some number of attacks on previous difficulty level to unlock the next one, so you don't have to pay any rubies for this, Alright, and let's go for the final one. In the time this attack goes, we can check the Arc Master, so the hardest one actually. Alright, so damn, like the game on my PC is like so slow if I have 5 tabs already. Okay, so this was like it looked on barracks level 1. Nice, I'm gonna have all the accounts in fans of Endex. Alright, the second account is actually next to me. Great. Okay, so we have this camp, we can make the attack. I just need to buy the commander. No, it's up there. Okay. And as you can see, it's also gonna be very easy. I can actually on the Arc Master use some normal units, like maybe not mid, but some horse or something similar to horse. And you're gonna see how they compare, how like the casualty compares to on this. And later Arc Master Barracks 15, so the hardest difficulty level actually. It's like hardest combination. Okay. Here, and that's good. So let's go with some Maceman. No, sorry, not Maceman now. Now we're gonna use something stronger. So we can use, I guess, yeah, maybe Spearwoman can be good. Okay. And some shields. I forgot. Some shields we must use. Okay. Yeah, so it's level 101. And as you can see, okay. Oh, we don't need shields actually because it's only melee units. All right. Okay. And we have to make the mid infrastructure there as well. The final one, the fifth one, I'm gonna make, and we're gonna see how it looks with barracks level 15 there. I don't need those actually. Okay. And is this attack on the target? Yes. So this is expert plus. Expert plus, guys. And you have 0 casualties and 107 tokens, so that's actually a good score. So 107 tokens and 0 casualties with commander, with like close to mid-0 units, I guess it's like horrors or something. So yeah, it's, let's just check to be sure. Is 83 like 700 something or still? Oh, come on. Oh yes, now it is the correct amount actually. So you need to make like 2 attacks or something, unless you until you get the correct amount. So the amount of tokens is gonna be okay there, but the amount of units, the amount of defenders is actually lower there. So yeah, this is expert plus camp 82, barracks 15. Let's say horrors. Alright. So we'll see how it performs when it comes back to against these 800 defenders, actually. Okay, and in meanwhile, let's go and finish mid there. Did this attack land there? What's the... Alright, that's not a problem. The coins are not the problem. Okay. I mean, the thing with coins was that you don't get coins from samurai, and I mean, like in normal servers it's gonna be a huge mess because you're not gonna get coins from attacks on samurai camps, and people were used for this to main like source of coins. Of course you can exchange your samurai tokens to coins, but it's always better to get coins from the attacks as well, you know. And if you don't get them, then it's bad. But we are getting more tokens per attack, so that's still something. On the other hand, but it's not countering this. It's not in any case, you know. It's not countering it, so you're not gonna buy that amount of coins with tokens, like with these additional tokens compared to the classic event. Right, barracks 14 and 15, but first, yeah, let's send this attack again and see like how it looks, how it performs against 800 defenders. The amount of tokens is gonna be the same, but alright, now this, so the amount is gonna be the same, amount of tokens, but this is probably the final form. So the final camp is going to have like 800 defenders or so on those harder levels. Yeah, so here we can upgrade barracks, and on this hardest difficulty level, so the Arcmaster, you're gonna get something close to 1000 defenders in the samurai camps. Yeah, you will have to deal with those. So, but this is going to be profitable because with good relic commanders, and strong attackers such as mid units level 10 or something, you're gonna defeat them with ease. It's gonna be very easy to defeat those camps even if they have like 1000 defenders. For example, the Castellan is very weak. The Castellan here is like 70 by 70 by 55 quarters, so it's not that strong actually. And we'll check here. Okay, let's maybe buy like, I don't know, mid 5 or something for this one. Yeah, so let's first buy some mid to not lose them instantly. Mid 5, buy some of those, and I think it's gonna be good for the hardest difficulty level. Alright, so where are my samurais? 102. What's the number of units there? Okay, so this is a attack on wait, first Castellan. So this is the attack on Arcmaster, Camp 101, Barracks 1, and this was what? What kind of units did I use here? Yeah, so let's say it's like horrors. The casualties would be very, very similar. Damn it, it was a Castellan screenshot, so yeah, Arcmaster cast, and now let's put this battle reporter. So you are getting, as you can see there, and this is really important, you are getting 126 tokens for the hardest difficulty level in the samurai, and usually the number you are getting is around 75 on the current like event. Yeah, so usually it's 75, and now as you can see it's gonna be okay. Let's send this. I can actually buy second commander and send 2 attacks. Yeah, the next samurai, the new samurai is gonna be more difficult, but it's not gonna be that OP. Like, it's not gonna be that difficult like the glory events are made, because they are made to be like unbeatable actually. and this samurai invasion upgraded version isn't unbeatable. It's still it can still be a trouble for some lower level players. But you know, you're gonna be able to beat that. Not that hard, really. I'm gonna level up this camp to level 110, which is going to be maximum. And we will see like what are the casualties, what is the final number of tokens, and like, yeah, it's gonna be the maximum number of tokens. Hello Lubię Placki, welcome. Hello Alexander Mania, welcome to the stream. Alright, so let's send in second attack, and this attack should already land with you know, with 800 units or like 1000 units in the camp instead of 300, because for some reason there is 300 at the beginning. Right, sending this with no commander might end up really bad. Let's just use appearance items. Alright, I'm gonna do it like after. So this is the one with commander, okay. Yeah, and return this as well, okay. So we'll see in a second. And this was what? This is Expert Plus. And what did I do there? Okay, so I used basically normal units. Oh, okay, so this was Expert Plus, but with okay, Expert Plus Mm. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this final form, so they already got like this 800 defenders here. Okay, here, okay, we don't have this. Yeah, I know. I know that I can get coins in the test server, but I don't need them in the test server. I would need them more in my main server. Alright, so let's see this attack. This is attack on the highest one with this commander at the mid-level 5 units. Oh no, there is an attack on Endex Fan Alliance. And that's so unlucky, but I think I'm unable to support you. I don't know really. Yeah, I'm too far away. 113 units. 113 clicks is too far for me. Okay, victory. So 127 is the number we get. So this is Archmaster Camp 102 Barracks 15 mid 5. The camp has around 100 death after attacks, so this is not final form yet. Okay, and we're gonna test the final form. Basically the maximum level of the camp for the maximum difficulty level is 110. Alright, so this should have been an attack on, yep, so this is an attack on the hardest difficulty level, as you can see there. Yeah, so this is Archmaster Camp 103 Barracks 15 mid 5 final amount of defenders. Alright, so let's make a sponge of this and see like how is it looking like. 104. Alright, so let's level it up to like maximum of maximum and we're gonna see what happens. Alright, so as you can see there's like multiple units there, but only levels 4. Now let's see what is gonna be on like maxed. So let's maybe use some combat items, just because I'm too lazy and it's not a good idea to waste time, you know, to buy like 20 commanders. I'm just gonna use items on the workshops, you know. Alright. Thank you very much. Profist. Thanks for your donation, Galaxy Lisco. Appreciate that. Nice. Thank you very much, Galaxy. Alright, so we're sending the attacks. And yeah, I got the appearance item, but I don't have the construction. How is it called here? Construction yard, okay. You've got to go. Okay, so bye. Hello, Galaxy. Yes, I remember you. Cześć, Galaxy. Pamiętam. Of course, I remember. Mate. Yep. Right, and now let's send like 10 attacks or so. Yeah, I remember you and like streaming on Discord, improving your account. It was OP, so I must check your account. I mean, I remember that you created an account on Polish server, but I guess your like main account was on the Czech server, so I know where do you play now more, like Polish or did you abandon this Polish, the Polish one? Okay. I think it's enough. Alright. And after those 4 minutes, we're gonna see what's the final like amount of tokens in this camp, because it's gonna be like around 130 tokens, as I said at the beginning of the live stream, and this means that the basic like the base amount of tokens we are getting here is 130 instead of 70 in the like normal edition, and this means that when using boosting tools such as chess stuff, you will be able to get around 2 times more tokens with the same number of chests. So with the same amount of chests, you're gonna get twice as many tokens because of attacking stronger camp. And this camp isn't really that strong. If you take a closer look at the units there, it's like Kingsguard or something. And when I take a look at the Castellan, it isn't that difficult to beat. So you have already started to play actively on PL1. That's nice. And you play in the alliance with Gdav, or I mean with Hussar, or in some other alliance? And you gave your account to a beginner. Alright. Oh, I forgot that you're in international as well. Yeah, I mean, so you're in 3 servers in total. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I can check your castles, like in our server. Nice. Yeah, PL1 is big server, so that's a good place. But when war comes, you need to be ready, basically. Especially in Elite Empire Alliance, they are the war alliance. They are leading war alliance in our server. So if you are with Gdav, you know. But okay, but because I'm getting for some personal contact in the live stream, so hey, all the rest of you guys probably don't get anything from this conversation, sorry. Okay, so let's wait for those 2 attacks, but as you can see, it's around 130 or a bit more actually. It's a bit more even. Oops, damn it, my mouse is... Hello? Mouse not responding, but yeah, so this one was 129. Alright, it's good now. So it's gonna be 130 something. Anyways, yeah, so the max is going to 110, and that's how it looks. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if he is playing in Elite Empire. Oh, there's a lot of weak players here, so it won't be that hard. Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, there's like so many players in our server in Poland 1. Yeah, there's like many different big, moderate, small, yeah, all kind of players. So that's pretty lovely server. I mean, lovely is maybe too much to say about this server because the like you know, psychology of that server is so weird. Like there's so many people who are they just say that if you I know burned their castle, they're gonna drive to your home and kill you with some sword, or what the hell is wrong with them? So basically that's not a single case in our alliance. There's like multiple people like this. So our alliance, not alliance, sorry, our server I meant. Yeah, so the Polish one server is a bit crazy, but not that bad. Very big, so you can find normal people there as well. The majority of people is normal, so I guess. Alright, so it's 110 and it's burning. It's burning 1.5 hours, as you can see, so same as before. And let's check those battle reports. And as you can see, without a commander, take a look. No commander, only some combat strength to quarter, but no commander basically. Mid units 5, so I guess, oh sorry, this was mid units 10 actually. But anyways, you can get 135 samurai tokens base. So the basic amount of 135, that's very good. That's very good. and I'm pretty hyped for this because I'm gonna make double use of my chests. But before you get to this point, you need to unlock all the previous difficulty levels, so you need to make like kind of 2000 attacks or something like this. Yeah, so that's the final form. Some people admitted that they had also level 10 defenders there, but it's based on many things, so I don't know. How is that word in English? But do you mean the like dictionary meaning, or just to kick somebody's ass or something like this? Because I am not sure. What meaning do you want to know? Camp 110 and barracks 15 and mid. It was mid 10, I think. Weak commander. This here is the max camp level on max difficulty level. $135 around, of course, because it may vary by one or two or three. So this is basically the number which gets multiplied by chests now instead of like 70 something, basically. So that's good. That's very nice. And the final conclusion of our comparison, it was very long. I must admit it was a bit boring, but we wanted to check every possible scenario. So I hope it was useful for you, this summary. And we're gonna make another like live stream or video about the Bushido like townships and stuff, and so on and so on. So we're gonna check this as well with the new difficulty levels, but it's gonna be impossible pretty much, so we'll see. So I'm not sure if he meant this. I think he meant this other meaning. Oh right, yeah, I know. I don't know the word in English. Maybe they don't have that. You would just have to translate the meaning into English, but we're not gonna do that. Anyways, so thank you everyone for tuning in today. That's gonna be it today for today. So yeah, we checked everything we could with Samurai. I hope you are satisfied with this course. Of course, this live stream is gonna be available as a video on my channel, so feel free to check any part you missed maybe or something. Feel free to share the video, share the channel, subscribe, and leave a like or dislike depending on your thoughts of this live stream. Yeah, I think I will have like a few minutes so we can join a voice call, I guess. Yeah, okay, so meet me on the Polish Discord server, okay? So I'm gonna be there in like a few minutes, okay? Alright, so thank you everyone, and see you in the next one. I can't actually tell you like exactly in time frame when I'm going to post when I'm going to post like new videos, because now I'm having barely any free time, so I try to make it if possible. Yeah, so thank you everyone for staying. Thank you everyone for staying till the end, and yeah, have a good night or morning or evening depending on your time zone, of course. Okay, so yeah, all the best to you, good luck in the game and not only, and see you in the next videos live stream. They're gonna be soon, you know. Okay, so bye everyone, thanks.